Okay, so what we're going to work on next is what we would call expanding and condensing using the law of logs. So up at the top, I've written the three laws. On the left side, that's considered to be the expanded form. On the right side, it's considered to be condensed. Now notice when it's condensed to a single logarithm. You only see the word log one time. So when you're condensing, that should be what you're looking for. Now, when I take a look at this first one and it says write an equivalent expression, well, I'm going to have to expand this. And so the first thing I'm going to deal with when I'm expanding is I'm going to deal with the fact that I have division. So I'm going to rewrite this now as the difference of two logs. So I have the log of x squared minus the log of y. I'm just applying this second law. Well, when I'm expanding, I need to make sure I don't have any exponents left. So now I need to move that exponent to the front. And so now I have 2 log of x minus log of y. Now, in example number 2, it's giving us variables for log of n and log of m. But I can't make any substitutions until I have those by themselves. So what I see when I look at this is I know that this is the log of mn raised to the 1/2. Now this 1/2 belongs to the m and to the n. So now what I'm ready to do is, because I have this log of a product, I'm going to rewrite it. So I have the log of a product here. I'm going to rewrite it as the sum of logs. So this becomes log of m to the 1/2 plus log of n to the 1/2. So what I can do from there then is I can move each of those as coefficients. So when I have 1/2 log m plus 1/2 log of n, well, now that I have just a log of m, just the log of n, now I can use these facts and I can make my substitutions. So if log of m was y, I have 1/2 y plus log of n was x. And so this is the expression. So in both of those situations, we had to expand it out. Now, one last expand question that I want you guys to see is a question like 6. Now, first thing I notice is that I have division and I have a radical here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to rewrite this as the log of BC raised to the 1/2 minus the log of A. Now, I can decide to move this now, but if you do that, you need to remember that this 1/2 belongs to both the B and the C. So when you guys go to expand that, you need parentheses here to indicate that it's still going to belong to the B and the C. So you would have log of B plus log of C minus log of A. Now, I would be perfectly fine with you guys leaving your answer like this. You could also choose to distribute in the 1/2. So, and last but not least, we are going to do some condensing. So notice the word here in the directions, single logarithm. So what that means is, if you're looking for a single logarithm, your answer should have 1 log in it. So let's take a look at number 2 first. Now, in number 2, I not only have subtraction, but I see I have coefficients here. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move my coefficients back as exponents. So now I'm looking at log of a squared minus log of b to the fourth. But now I have the difference of two logs, which should condense then to the log of a quotient. One log, guys, one log. And so your quotient then is a squared over b to the fourth. And let's take a look at numbers 4 and 5. Now, when you're condensing, if you do not have parentheses indicating what you need to condense first, you guys are going to need to condense from left to right. But here, I have parentheses telling me I need to condense this first. So I know right away that that has to come back as an exponent, and then that I would multiply my a cubed and b. So this becomes 2 log of c minus log of a cubed b. Now, I also need to move this one, which I could have done in the last step. Now I have the quotient. So now I need to make this log, one log again, of c squared over a cubed b. So that helped me know what I needed to do first. But what I want you guys to see is what this same problem would have looked like without those parentheses. So if I gave you guys 2 log c minus 3 log of a plus log of b. Whoa, look at that, log of c. I think I forgot something. Okay. So when I go to do this one, again, I'm just going to move my exponents. So I have log of c squared minus log of a cubed plus log of b. But now because I have no parentheses, the first thing I need to do is I need to condense from left to right. So when I go to condense this, this would become log of the quotient of c squared over a cubed plus log of b. Well, one thing you guys just need to remember is that's log of b over 1. So when you go to condense these and you're multiplying, that b is now going to be on top. So I'm going to end up with log of b c squared over a cubed. So as you can tell though, that is a different answer than when we had the parentheses and we knew we had to do this first. So that's why I want you guys to pay particular attention to those. Sorry the videos are so long this time. You're probably not even watching still. But if you are, I just realized that there was one that I should go over with you. And it's a problem like number 7. Now, when I go to expand this, I end up with log of 1,000 plus 2 log of a minus log of c. And to start, some of you guys might need to do that in some steps. But the reason I wanted to go through this quickly is because if you can evaluate any part of that, you need to. So I can't leave my answer like that because log of 1,000 can get evaluated. So log of 1,000 would be 10 to what power gets you to 1,000, and that is 3. So now I have 3 plus 2 log of a minus log of c. So that gives you guys your crash course on the law of logs, these 3, and expanding and condensing them. We will definitely be working on those some more, and they do come up a lot when we're solving log equations, so you'll get more practice with them in a different context as well. All right, have a good night.